Hi everyone, my name is Alfredo Lozano and I'm in the GAM7 class, and I'm going to go over through kind of a walkthrough of what my game is, my game level. And so this is a capture the flag game, and so we have two sides, and the theme was kind of like kind of like a hill barrack type of battle, and both sides are supposed to fight for basically supremacy. Whoever wins will win the rule of the land. So more of a military theme with like right now it's in the gray box stage, but we have like towers, and every one of these has the ability to have a turret that can be set off, and then we have a pinch point where we have a bridge. And so what I wanted was have multiple areas where players can battle at. So we have different buildings where they can have different rooms, cover, and then we have upstairs. And so I wanted different paths for the capture the flag. And so once you capture the flag, then you can either take a zip line across or to the building. And then the tunnels I redid recently. When I initially did this map, it was a little bit too big, and I assessed it, and then I just said, well, I'll have to shorten it and go from there. And so on top of that, we have different perch points, but also different kind of like attractions. So we have, not only do we have the river, we have a waterfall where you can go in here if necessary. It's more of kind of an Easter egg, but there are tunnels underneath the water. There is one tunnel underneath the waterfall which a player can go pick up an item like like a shield for extra cover or health. There's other tunnels where they can go to the other side of the base, and of course you have to watch out because we do have a sentry gun there waiting for you as well. And then we have a kind of reward if you get past the sentry gun. You can pick up a heavy weapon and health and go into the other side. So I guess what really helped a lot was applying different routes to go from both sides of the base in general. We have the initiation of animation where the floor drops down like an elevator, and we can press the button and it'll initiate an animation. So we can go up top, and we go up to the top where we have kind of a perch up here. And I wanted the ability to give this an issue where we have cover here and the players can fight back and forth, try to get through. So this is kind of like a pinch point besides the tunnels that you can go and access the rest of the area for both sides. Now there was one area up here where you can go and access where there's a tunnel, and there's rewards up here if you can get up here. Not only just the zip line to quickly cut across, but there's weapons a little bit more stronger like quad rocket launchers, some health, and then I think it's like a fire type sniper rifle. So, and it was kind of relieving to launch all these missiles on the bridge, and I wanted to give the player a sense of like, to have fun, not just a shoot 'em up game, but to have kind of a little bit more than usual power up weapons, such as deterrents that you can use. That one and then the one down here, and we found out that a lot of times we weren't using them. Well, we were a little bit initially, but a lot of the gameplay was either here at the bridge, which was the center point, which worked out very well, we often play tested in the tunnels themselves. So I think one of the comments was that my team said that it was kind of relieving to use the elevators so that they can go in and escape, or have some kind of just something different in general. And then added a helicopter, but you can't use it. I didn't want that to be something part of the game. So weapons are plenty. Want to make sure the players had just a different variety of weapons, and just overall just to have fun. Kind of like that extra power in the game. So the turrets can be. Before I had them so that you can destroy them, but they do kind of like wake back up after you knock them out. So they are on there. Once you disable them, then there's like a duration of 20 seconds in which they can come back to life. So the waterfall worked out very well. and just to have all this terrain was carved, and we have, you know, kind of a barrier where the player can't go any further. And then creating the mountain and having the ability to go up there. It's not necessary for you to go up there, but you could easily cut across the level. The zip lines helped so much because it allowed me to just cut across real quick and maybe avoiding any conflict, and that in itself can cause a bit of tension. It's like suddenly, you know, your base is being invaded, you know, or maybe you had the flag and you simply just took off real quick, and it's just like, oh my gosh, better get them quick. So I had one rocket launcher that was kind of really strong here, and before I had him on the other side, but this would kind of allow for kind of a risk versus reward. You have to cross a bridge to get that, as well as some extra health. So my team helped out a lot, so I was glad to get a lot of feedback from them. I was really grateful to have them, you know, working with me on this, and as well as helping them with their projects as well. It was a wonderful group, and all the areas you can basically go onto is in terms of the base, and I believe all the other areas I carved it so that the players shouldn't be able to traverse up there. So other than that, I got rid of the original tunnels. They should all be gone by now, and so I had a subterranean network of like tunnels, and I just got rid of them. Having them more up on the surface and just going as a short path worked out really well. Probably no more than 10 seconds of duration. And you can, I believe, get in over towards here, but it's a little bit of a cramped space, but that wasn't the goal. So this is my capture the flag level, kind of like presentation with, you know, and I have another video with the team deathmatch, and I'll show that in the next video. So thank you.